Hello guys, welcome once again. I'll be showing you how to sew your base. This is a round base for autogele. A round base for autogele. So what are the measurements needed? We need 21 inches. 21 inches. This is 21 inches. Here I have 3 cutouts of 21 inches. This is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. We have 3 cutouts of 21 inches. Because I'll go ahead and join all these together. I'll go ahead and join them together like so. Okay, so after joining the 21 inches in 3 places, this is what we have. So this is 1, 2, and 3. Everything has been joined. So what next? This is the right side. So you turn to the left, to the wrong side. This is the wrong side. So what do? You fold in. You fold in 1 inch. You fold in 1 inch. I'll secure this with my office pen. Fold in 1 inch. Fold in 1 inch. Fold in 1 inch. This is the wrong side. This is the wrong side, so you are folding into the wrong side. Folding 1 inch into the wrong side. This is the right side, while this is the wrong side. So you go ahead, take it to your machine and sew down. I'll sew it down. Okay, so after sewing it down, this is what you have. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? Like I said, this is the wrong side, so we sewed into the wrong side. Now we'll turn it around. This is the right side. This is what you have on the right side. So what next? On this right side, you make another fold. This time around, from the right side, make a fold of like 1 inch. Can you see? So now we are making our pleat. We are now making our pleat. And make sure your pleats are not too far from each other. They has to be close to each other. You can go ahead and pin it down. Pin it down. So the folding you are making should be around 1 inch inward. It should not be too much in. So when you make your pleat, what you have in should not be too much or too small. Can you see? Just fold in and secure with your pin. Go ahead and fold in and secure with your pin. Can you see? So the distance between your the first pleat and the second one should not be more than 1/4. Can you see? It's more beautiful when they are very close, unlike when they are too far. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see the distance? Can you see the distance? Can you see? So I'll take it to the machine and sew. I will give some distance and sew and sew. I'll sew it down. I'll sew it down. I'll sew it down until I get to the sewing this pleat to the first pleat that I've created. So we'll go ahead and sew. Alright then, so after sewing, this is what we have. This is what we have. Can you see the distance? So I'll go ahead and fold in the third pleat. I'll go ahead and fold in the third pleat. You can place your hand on the line, the sewing line, then this other one, use it to drag some pleat in. Can you see? Then trace it down. Trace it. Trace it. So after tracing it and it's straight, you can secure that part with an office pin. Go ahead, place your hand on the sewing line, then this other two lines, catch some fabric and push in, fold in. Can you see? Very close to pleat number 2. This is pleat number 3 we are making. Can you see? And make sure you are folding in enough fabric. It should not be too small, neither should it be too much. Make sure it is enough to make a neat and beautiful pleat closer to the previous one. Alright, so this is what we have now. This pleat number 3. This pleat number 3. This pleat number 3. So I'll take it to the sewing machine and sew down again. I will do same to pleat 4, pleat 5, pleat 6. So when we get to pleat 6, then I will stop. So we have a 6 pleats completed. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what next? We get our plaster. Remember our plaster. Then 2 inches in 2 places. This is what we'll use to attach the plaster to the base. So we get one part of the plaster, place it at the end of the base, one end of the base, like this. Make sure it's equal on the top. And another thing to be careful of is, make sure this plaster is not at the extreme. Take it in a little, like half an inch. The plaster should be a little bit in, like half an inch. Can you see? Then you place your 2 inches on top of the plaster this way. Everything should be together like this. So I'll pin it down. I'll take it to the machine and sew everything together. I'll sew both the 2 inches, the plaster and the base together. Then I'll sew it down up till the end of these 2 inches. So I'll go ahead and sew. So after attaching, this is what you have. So you go ahead and cut off these excess. Can you see? So you turn this to the back. This one, you turn it to the back, then this sewing part becomes the side like this. Can you see? So that's how you attach your plaster to the base. So you come down, come to the back, come to the wrong side, and fold in and sew it down. You fold it in, and sew down. Can you see? So after sewing it down, this is what you have. I also go ahead, fold this part, fold and sew it down. So this is what we have. This is what we have. So I'll go ahead and do the same thing for the other side. I'll get the other plaster on my second 2 inches. Remember, this other one was facing up like this, but because we want the plaster to kiss, this one will be facing down. And remember, the plaster should be a little bit in. So when facing it down, you check. Make sure the plaster is not at the extreme. So you arrange, make sure they are on equal sides. Then add your 2 inches. The plaster will always be in the middle. Base, plaster, followed by the 2 inches. So I'll go ahead and stitch. After stitching, then I'll cut off this excess. After stitching here, I'll cut off this excess, then I will turn it. So after sewing and cutting off the excess, this is what we have. So we'll go ahead and fold in the 2 inches. Can you see? fold it in, so that this joining become the side of the autogele. Can you see? So I'll go ahead, I'll fold this one in and sew it down. Fold in and sew down. Then also sew this little one, fold it in and sew. Alright, so everything is sewn in. Everything is sewn in. Everything is ready, neat and ready. Can you all see? So you go ahead and place your plaster and put this on your head. Then everything is ready. Can you see? Thank you for watching. Thank you. Bye. See you soon.